But I love her, and like her, Lala Anthony, when she first started in radio, I just love like seeing journalists do their thing, especially women. You could do so much with a degree, and people like take that for granted, and they don't see the purpose in it. Yeah, I think women in power, especially in this industry, like women need each other in this industry. She just always instilled in us that networking is key.
What's going on, you guys? This is the Dorm Room 101 podcast, a podcast that has everything and nothing to do about college. I'm your girl, Victoria.
And I'm your girl, Mya Gittins.
And today we have a special guest today. Her name is Shania. She goes to Baruch College. She is majoring in journalism. And she's a current intern for On the Radar Radio. And she is also a VP of her school's radio station.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Look, type. Look,
I got a couple stuff going on, I guess.
And no, when people say it, you like, damn, I do that. I do that. I really be doing that.
Ooh, that's exciting. I'm glad to be here, guys.
Oh my God, I'm so happy that you're here.
Guys. Yes.
Literally, okay, so let me give everybody the backstory. So I met Shania through OTR, and literally the first day I met her, I was like, oh, I love her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Love her. Absolutely. Like, were you getting interviewed? No. Were you just there already? Because I feel like you met with Toby or something like that.
No, I think I met you the second day I was there. So it wasn't the interview. It was just like my first like official day.
And I was like, she was like, hey. And I was like, somebody that says hi when you walk through the door. Because everybody else that be coming in there, they be like, I'm like, the look up and down is crazy. But she just be like, hey, babes. I'm like, oh.
Right.
I just melt. I'm like, okay. She loves me. Like,
I'm so happy because, you know, like, I just know some people, especially some women, can just be really, really standoffish. And I'm just, I don't want to go off that vibe because it just never gave. Like, I'm a girl's girl, so I love seeing girls in the room with me in OTR because I'm literally the only girl in there. So it's like, okay.
Literally, I'll be like, let me go pop up. Now that I know you're there, I'll be like, let me just go pop up. Like, I have nothing to do today. Like, sometimes I don't go to work. I'll just go. I just be like, oh, I'm going to OTR. Like, literally. Because I'm like, there's somebody I could go to with, and we be cracking.
Yes, we be on the side. We be outside in the balcony just talking.
They be like, "Why you outside? Mind your business."
No, for real.
Like,
you go into OTR, straight men.
No, for real, and they love to be in our business. Like,
all the time. Who you talking to? None of your business.
What you talking about? Nothing for you to know, for real.
Oh my goodness. So, tell us about your college experience.
My college experience kind of been like a roller coaster. Not gonna lie. I started at Morgan State University.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wow. This whole time I thought you only went to Baruch.
Hold on. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I started at Morgan State University. I graduated in 2020 during like the whole pandemic area. So I didn't live on campus there. I just did online classes for a year. So I didn't really get like the HBCU experience or whatever. I didn't like stay in a dorm. I took a year off after that because I was just like, I wasn't getting that college vibe. Like, I just felt unmotivated. So I took a year off, I just worked. And then probably like in the full time of it, that fall or maybe spring semester-ish, not semester-ish, but springtime, I was like, yo, I have to go back to college. Like, this is not for me. I need a degree. Like, I cannot just be working. Like, I need something serious in my life. So then in the full time, I tried to go back to Morgan. But the whole housing situation was not good. And I was almost homeless. So I was like, okay, I can't go back to Morgan. And then for the springtime, that's when I went to Baruch.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a roller coaster, but not a roller coaster, but like a roller coaster.
No, that's a roller coaster.
Yeah, it was a lot. Morgan played with me. But whatever.
Don't play.
Yeah, because I'm actually happy I didn't go to Morgan like that fall. Because I don't think I would be in the situations and the opportunities that I am in today. So.
Listen, God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, I think everything planned out the way it was supposed to be, honestly.
Seriously.
We love someone that goes back.
Yes. Like, I'm like, girl, I need a degree. I can't, like, I'm not going to lie, having a degree is, like, a safe, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Like a safe haven?
Yes. Like, you could do so much with a degree, and people, like, take that for granted, and they don't see the purpose in it. But, like, honestly, if you use your degree and you put it to work and you actually do stuff while you're in college, you can make something with your degree.
Talk about it. I'm telling you, I feel like even now, like, there be times I look back and people are like, oh, like, I don't want to go to college. Obviously, like, there's a lot that goes into it, like money, not knowing what you want to do. And that's why I said those first 2 years, your freshman and sophomore year, do every extracurriculum activity you could do. Because, like, those 2 years, you can be undecided. Like, you can go in, you could kind of, like, take classes. All you're doing is really, like, your gen eds, unless you're, like, smart, and you just don't got no gen eds to take. Like, take those classes for your curriculums to see what you like to do. Because I'm not going to lie, I was going to be one of them that was coming out of college like, so what we doing now? Like, I was almost one of those, so where it was like, okay, like, I don't know what I want to do or whatever. I had an idea, but obviously that avenue didn't work anymore after a while. So it's like, bro, like, take that advantage to get a degree. Like, if you can, like, there's so many different ways you can, like, go to college. Like, athletes, obviously, like you could be smart. Like, there's so many different avenues. Like, I always tell people, at least try.
Yeah.
Like, I know that people will be like, oh, money, money, money. But at the end of the day, like, money comes and goes. But that degree, you
It's
don't
gonna
have
stay forever.
I think they talk too much about like people not going to college and how college is a scam rather than what like the people in school can actually do with their degrees.
No, seriously. Because I'm not gonna lie, having a communication degree, I know. Listen, let me talk, because I'm really annoyed that people be like, "Oh, you have a communication degree, like you really not doing anything." I could literally get any job in any basically field, because somebody needs they need an admin, they need somebody to do the desk work, like whatever. As a communication like major, there's so many different things that I was learning from advertising, marketing, PR. There was so many different avenues that I could go into. So don't talk crap about communication just because you don't like what you do. So.
Yeah. And I've been hearing people say that, because I used to be a communication major as well. And they used to be like, oh, communication majors don't really do nothing. And it's like, girl, like, we can do a lot with it. Like,
No,
don't
seriously,
try to play
like, that degree can move mountains, okay?
Yeah, it's just about what work you're putting in, really.
Yeah,
like,
it's like, if I want to do that, I want to do that. Why are y'all so worried about what I want to get a degree in?
No,
Like,
seriously, they be
you
like,
want to be
oh,
in finance, you be in
business.
finance.
Like, and now you can only work at a bank. You can only work at, like, and I feel like those are the ones that, like, look, no shame, no, we not mad, but I'm just saying, like, when you get a certain degree, you can only work in that avenue. Like, you cannot branch out. And that was something that I didn't want. I didn't want to be stuck somewhere to where, like, I would have to go back to school to get something else or a certificate or something to, move around.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't want. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's the easiest, but guess what? Them papers was kicking my...
Yo.
them papers...
Yeah. It's not even papers
gosh.
for me. It was the math. Honestly, take me out of math. I didn't want to be in no math. They put me in pre-calc, and I literally dropped that class so fast. Like, well, I didn't drop it fast, actually. I really tried to thug it out, actually. So let me not lie. But during December, like, when it's, like, getting final season, I said, yeah, I'm not passing this final. And they was like, if you don't pass the final, like... No, they said if you don't get over 50... on the final, like, you automatically fail the class. I said, yeah, I'm not getting a 50, so I might as well just
I'd rather drop a class rather than take a F.
No, seriously. I always sit there and I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, the way college has helped me, like, figure out who I am and, like, things that I like, things that I don't like, I'm very grateful for that opportunity, because I think I would still be confused about what I wanted to do coming out of high school if I didn't go to school. I'm not gonna lie. I would be devastated. Like, I would be like,
no, for real. Trying to find your way doing anything. And
literally.
Like,
and you're just trying to kind of pin things together to figure it out.
Hopping from one job to another, retail, fast food. No, sorry. No disrespect to those, but it's just not for me. I see so much more in myself. I have to do something.
Talking about it. And I like structure.
Right.
I need structure. I need something. Like,
I think that's what pushed me to even, like, go back to, because I was working, like, regular waitress jobs, and I'm like, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. Like, it's time to go back. Like,
and I know some people who love doing stuff, like, love their jobs. That's just not for me. And I love to see people, like, love, like, what they do, because you can see how passionate they are about it. And for me, like, I'm definitely still trying to figure that part out of, like, okay, what makes me want to get up in the morning and, like, do the job? And I feel like for me right now, what I'm noticing is, like, what makes me want to get up is, like, helping other people, making sure everybody else's life is easier. Like, that is something that I really enjoy. And that's why I like community relation and communication, because you're basically making sure that people are doing things in the right order. Everything is organized, communicated. I love that. I absolutely enjoy it. So...
Organized queen.
Listen, that
we're not gonna talk about that.
Like, let me tell you, I would literally be like, all right, we're gonna put these here. Like, it's just people don't those little things.
Yeah.
That attention to detail matters so much, because that one little scratch could mess up everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Literally. We definitely, yeah, for sure, 100%. But what, I literally forgot where we started because we literally moved around.
I was going to ask, what made you choose journalism?
What made me choose journalism? Okay, so honestly, I love the whole aspect of reporters, being a host. It's this journalist. Her name is, I don't want to say her name wrong. I think it's Jenerica Owens. I don't know, but she's a sports journalist, actually.
Yeah.
But I love her. And, like, her, Lala Anthony, when she first started in radio, I just love, like, seeing journalists do their thing, especially women. And, yeah, at first I was communications because I was like what Maya said, but I don't know. I just was like, let me just be a journalist. Let me just take that leap of faith and just go for the degree with that.
You have the personality too to like go and talk to people.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah,
like that's why when you said that, I was like, ooh, that fits like her personality, like who she is as a person. Like, I could literally see you going up to people and people like wanting to talk to you. You know, like you have that energy where it's not like, ooh, I don't know if I want to talk to her. It's like, no, like, hey, babes, how are you? Like, hey, doll. like, to where people are be like, oh, shoot, like, I want to talk to her. Like, you know, have a conversation or whatever. To where people don't feel like they have to put a guard up, like, talking to you and stuff like that. Girl, I met you the first day, and I was like, yeah, this is T. This is what's going on. So, like,
yeah, for real.
She definitely has that, like, you know, you definitely have that for sure.
Yeah.
I remember, like, after, like, us doing the event for OTR and stuff, I was like, I love her.
Yes,
like, even Gabe was like, oh, what do you guys think of Shania? I was like, I love her. Like,
seriously.
keep her.
Literally. I was like, bro, she's absolutely amazing. Even Dev was like, bro, like, you're gonna invite Shania over. I was like, relax, yeah, she's coming over. We're gonna get in the pool. Like, don't even worry about it.
I still gotta go to the pool. Honestly, I'm gonna make time. We got
block party, all of that. I was like, you'll see her a lot more. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it. Gabe know I'm here to stay, so it don't even matter.
Listen, Gabe know.
Gabe, you know.
You know. No, it's so interesting to see just like the dynamic and obviously how we meet and like we were talking about like just the networking of like the little things of, oh, we're at this event. Hey, how are you? Like, just saying hi can get you, like, could help so much. Just saying hi to people, because you just never know. You just never know.
You never know who you're talking to. Yeah, who you saying hi to.
Literally.
For real.
That's insane. look at that.
That is insane.
Look at God.
Right, look at God.
Look at God.
What God do.
But obviously talking about journalism, where do you want to kind of move into? Like, because obviously you said the sports reporter and stuff like that. Do you want to do it more in the music industry or sports or anything like specific?
Honestly, that's something I'm still trying to figure out because I love sports reporting, but then I'm getting into the music right now. So I'm like,
it's a different time.
Yeah, it's very different. It's a very different dynamic of different people that you have to work with, different management. I don't know because it's like music is just like, you gotta have a different type of skin for music, I think, than with sports.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm still trying to find that. I am.
Okay.
Which is good.
I can't wait to find the answer to it, though. See what happens.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I might stay with music. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, now being that you're in music, how do you feel about it?
Honestly, I'm loving it so far. I'm so grateful for Gabe, everybody at OTR, Rob, John, Maya.
Yeah, you know, if you don't say John, John's gonna be like, ah.
There she go. But yeah, I'm so grateful for them to even bringing me on and bringing me into the whole environment that I've been in, the producer event, just so much people that I've been meeting at the OTR studio. It's just like, I'm so grateful for it. I feel like music, I can really expand in my career with it. I'm gonna always be with OTR, but you know, I'm gonna just see how it goes for real.
You heard that?
You heard that for real. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I have with that.
Okay.
Honestly.
Oh my goodness. I'm like, I don't know. I'd be so excited because I'm like, Like, when you meet people and you just know they have something, you're like, damn, like, they're going to be amazing.
They gotta do something with their life.
I literally sit there and I'm like, wow, like, Shania definitely has, like, everything.
Yeah, my eye be
all the time. She be like, she got a tissue everywhere.
Okay. Maya, I mean, wish you too much for you to even peep that, because, girl, only some people really realize it.
I be like, every time I see her, I be like, oh, there's a tissue. She got it.
I was like, oh, she's getting emotional right now.
No, her eyes tear.
Yeah, I have a watery eye. Don't
literally. But I mean, as a whole, like, so what do you do over at OTR?
Right now, I've actually been working with artists and relations, bringing people on to the freestyles and stuff like that, which is new because I never really worked with artists before. At my WBNB, my radio station, we had a spring fling, is where we have like a concert for the school, and I worked with artists there, but I never worked with like management, stuff like that. So it's been a different ball game with that. So I'm getting into that. I'm kind of excited for that one. Don't know how that fits with journalism, but we're gonna see. I also been editing audio, and they're gonna have me start controlling the Facebook page. So see how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. And it's so crazy because, like, even though, like, obviously the main focus is journalism, when you even think about it, so many of these things, like, coincide with each other. Like, these can all help because, obviously, in journalism, like, let's say you go to a basketball game, you're using your phone for your audio. Like, there's so many things, and, like, you're learning how to edit it. So even when you do your own, easy. Cut, clip, done. Yeah. Like, it's just, it's so... Wow, it's amazing.
It is amazing. Seriously, like, I'm just learning skills, and I told Gabe that when I got there. I'm like, honestly, even though if I don't work with journalism, I just want to learn valuable skills that can help me. Like, honestly, like, I'm just here to learn, honestly.
No, seriously, because
and you never know what you might like.
Yeah, you know? That's literally what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
it's one of those things where you just never know. You might pick something up and be like, bro.
Yeah. I think even too, like, even if like the things that you're doing now, maybe if you didn't like it and stuff, you're in a place where you're getting your name in the door and you're meeting all these people and stuff, and people are gonna be like, wait, you're Shania from OTR? Oh, let me hop on your interview. Like, you know, so.
And I think one thing I'm learning is, like, once people see you, like, around many times, they be like, you know somebody. People, when we were at SOBs, it was just always like, obviously we were there so often, so people be like, you're here all the time. Do you work here? And you're like, oh, yeah. What you do? Oh, we do marketing or whatever, downstairs, bookings. So then you just never know, and that's when people are sitting there like, let me connect with you, like, let me talk to you or whatever. And it is a scary game because you just never know if people are there for the right reasons. And it definitely could be kind of tough because you have to have that skill of, like, do you just want to be, like, next to me, or do you really want to work with me?
Yeah, you gotta learn how to,
you gotta
like,
have that
read people.
discernment.
Yeah. That's one thing, because I'd be like, hi, like, oh,
like, I'm good with reading the room, but I'm also like, I don't know, like, I can be iffy with reading the room too. Like, I can misjudge people sometimes, but I think that's just life. Like,
yeah.
I be sitting there, I'm like, I don't know if I like you.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I'm too nice to people.
I think I'm too nice too.
Yeah. I'd be open, like, oh, let's be friends.
Literally, the first day I was like, yeah, so there's this guy. And she's like, girl, you don't even know. It's okay.
But that's because you read me as a person.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say. You read me correctly.
And I was like, oh, she'd be like, hey, doll. I'm like, bro, like, people be like, girl, why are you so excited? Because, like, that is something that I love when, like, you can just be around people and you can be happy. Yeah. Like, I hate having to come in and feel like, damn, I have to work with this person or be drained. Yeah. Like, literally, I see Shania and I'm like, yes, girl, I'll text you before I come in, because if you're not there, I am not coming. Yeah. I know she is there on Tuesdays. I know she, like, I be knowing.
She said, don't put it out there.
I was like, come on now. Like, it's one of those things where, like, it's just learning, like, overall that view of, you know, people. We always talk about people coming to your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I definitely think that just having you at OTR and, you know, growing a relationship with you and stuff like that, like, it's definitely been amazing just seeing everything that's really been going on and, like, tapping into it. It's type shit.
It's doing this big one.
No, seriously.
I think too, like, even like, all right, like you and Maya being at OTR together, you guys are surrounded by a whole bunch of men. Yeah. And like you saying, like, you know, you're a girl's girl. Like, how important, like, do you feel like woman empowerment is?
I think it's extremely important just to have each other's back overall, work with each other. Because honestly, I learned a lot of things from Mya. I learned a lot of things from Toby. Shout out to Toby too. She's from OTR. But yeah, I think women empowerment, especially in this industry, like women need each other in this industry. Talking about music, I know you're going to sports, but even in sports though, regardless, in all these type of industries, you know, it's a lot of male dominance, and I feel like having a woman by your side to just help you, hold your hand, teach you stuff, I think it's really, really important.
No, I could definitely agree to that. And I definitely think, like, even mentor-wise, like, having them, you know, women mentors and stuff like that, like, because also, like, even women of color, like, we definitely, like, need to, or even, not even of color, just minorities, like, just being able to really stick together and, you know, help each other out, kind of, like, climb the totem pole, because it's definitely hard for us. It's definitely tough in the entertainment world or like any industry, but obviously like speaking on like where the industry like we're in, it's definitely needed just to kind of like, you know, hey girl, like you never know, you want to apply for this, like it's definitely helpful. I really do enjoy that. So
yeah,
I don't know, man. It's a different
something.
No, seriously,
But
like
I think you just feel like the energy with girls too. Like you just have like this certain energy with each other and stuff. And don't get me wrong, there's sometimes you might meet another woman and she might not have the same like you know good vibes and stuff. But like when you get a group of women that really just like have the same personalities and really just like is there for each other and stuff, like you really feel that. And I think you need that encouragement in your life when it comes to other women.
No, that is very true. I definitely agree. So, speaking of the radio station, what made you get into that, like, as a whole?
My school radio station?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, I realized back to what I was talking about earlier about, like, making sure you put your degree to work. I'm like, in order for me to do something after college, like, I need to get involved in school. Like, I have to do something, put my name out there so you can see I'm in something. And, you know, again, I've always been into, like, influencing what? I've always been into hosting or being a host, interviewer. So I was like, let me just go on the radio station and see what it's about. And I joined it. Shout out to Jada. She was the love of my heart over there. That was my rock for real, for real. She was the head of marketing former before me, but she graduated. So so now I'm VP marketing. But she's the one who like really told me everything about the radio station. And shout out to her because honestly, she's what really made me just like, let me just stay here and just see what I could get from this radio station. After the spring fling, like the whole concert with the school, like I was engaged a lot in it. And I was like, I kind of like this. Like I kind of like working with you guys. I like working with artists. And that's what made me like realize like I want to be in this kind of field. So yeah. Shout out to WNB, I guess.
How is it like being the fact that like you came from online classes and now you're in person and you're actually active like in the school? Would you ever go back to online or would you like do like fully like it in person now?
I like in-person classes because honestly online when I did it that whole year at Morgan, it made me unmotivated. Like I just felt like I'm just here.
Yeah. Seriously.
It didn't really feel like anything. Like although at Baruch I probably take like 3 maybe in-person classes and the rest be online. Or I don't know, it depends. But I just need like an online class so I feel present.
Yeah.
Because if I don't feel present, I'm just gonna be like, I don't know. Gonna rub me off the wrong way.
Yeah.
I need to see people. I need to see my professors.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of people struggled like that year. Whoa.
Yeah.
I know like there was a lot of parents that were like, yo, my kid is I'm not about to wake them up to sit on a computer.
Yeah.
Like especially like the younger kids, like your middle school, like elementary school, like that's insane.
I think it's like it was a big transition.
It was a big transition.
I'm the opposite. I love it.
Yeah, I was like, girl,
now I'm about to be in Baruch in person. Yeah, so now I'm about to see what's the vibe.
But I also feel like graduating in that year, like it took a lot of us and graduates of 2020. Like a lot of us are like, or not me anymore, but you was kind of confused because it's like like, what are we, not saying everybody again, but like a lot of people just did not know if they wanted to go to college anymore.
Yeah.
Some people had their heart on college. They was like, you know what, I'm not going to go no more. Some people are just like stuck and it's like, what am I going to do with my life? And I feel like the pandemic really took that and put it in a lot of people's lives. And I kind of feel bad because it's like, man, we kind of had it the hardest, but people don't really see that.
I think the pandemic only took my freshman and sophomore year of college, or my second semester, so spring semester of freshman year, and then my entire sophomore year. We came back our junior year, but they were like, "Oh, you have to wear a mask to class." Come on now. Yeah, I might as well go back home and get a check, which I did. Yeah. So I wasn't mad about it, but it's the fact that like basically 3 years of it was gone. Like my college experience was gone, and I was like, I came back my junior year, and I'm sitting there like, okay, like, you know, there were still people that felt the need to wear masks or whatever. COVID was still out there, but it was like, listen, like, we got to live our lives at the end of the day. Like, we got to go to class. And a lot of teachers hated online because they felt like a lot of the students wasn't getting the necessary, like skill or, like, you know, the lesson. And they were just, it was overwhelming for teachers. They rather be in person, rather be able to talk to the students. And I couldn't understand that because I don't know how you do online. I would put that computer up and go back to sleep.
Oh, I do.
I'm like, girl, I don't know how you do that either.
I literally just take the class out. Like I said, I'll go to sleep right after and stuff. And then I'll get back to it later on.
I feel just like stuff like that, my brain won't like comprehend everything I'm learning. It's just like I learn, it go in one ear out the other. Like, that's how I feel.
I would sit there and I'm like, It was one of, like you said, it was very unmotivating during COVID. Yeah. Like, it was just I felt drained. I felt like there was no reason to learn. There was no reason to sit there. Like, let's just get this over with. Like, imagine, like you said, graduating in that. Nobody really had a real graduation. Nobody had a prom. Like, there were so many things that happened. Bro, I feel bad for class of 2022 or 2020. Y'all had it down bad.
I know.
I didn't even, like, I'm thinking about it. I didn't even realize it. Whoever, it don't matter, college or freaking high school, whoever graduated in 2020.
Yeah, I feel like college probably had it way worse, though, because now you're going into, like, a career. Like,
and you had to do,
I'll be so mad. I spent all that money and I got to do it online.
I have a remote job. I can't go into the office.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I've been seeing TikToks too a lot where people are like, "Oh, you guys need to stop complaining. Like, we know already. You guys didn't get a graduate." And I'm like, they should be mad. Let them be upset.
I paid all that money and I have to walk across the stage in my house.
I was gonna say a curse word, but is pissed a curse word?
Pissed?
No.
No, you can say that.
Oh, yeah, I'll be pissed off. I was like, pissed. I had to think about it. I was like, wait, what?
Where was she going with that?
No, I'd be pissed off. I would be so mad because I'm sitting there. I'm like, I paid, like you said, paying all this money and I can't. I remember they did graduation for high school. My high school, whoever graduated in 2020, they had the NASCAR race track or whatever. And basically, the kids drove, like, their parents, like, designed the car or whatever and drove up and took their diploma. I was like, that
sucks.
I was like, damn.
Wow. My graduation was on YouTube. I really, no. It's whatever, though. But I do want to tell everybody, if you're in college, please join something. Like, put your degree to work. Just don't go to classes, especially when you're in a CUNY. I feel like you get stuck to that. Like, you get stuck to just going to classes and going home. But I had to tell myself, my second semester at Baruch, I'm like, girl, you have to do something because this ain't going to be, like, I told myself, one of my New Year resolutions was to make more friends in my college. Because at first, I didn't have no friends there. I was like, girl, you need to make more friends. Like, you here at least 4 days a week. You need
to talk to somebody.
Right? You need to find some friends. You need to get involved in something. And I'm glad I did that. Check something off.
Period. Nice. As you should. I don't know what my New Year's resolution for 2025. I feel like the years are coming a little too fast. Because I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, I'm going to be 25.
Yeah, don't say
that's
like
too
that.
Close to 30.
You?
See, not too much. See? Too
See,
close.
You put the 30 there. I didn't put the 30 there.
3, no, 1, 2. Not excited. But I mean, I definitely feel like you said, that's something I wish that I did in college. I went through those 4 years. I didn't join a single thing. I like the Black Student Association. Like, I went to the parties.
Yeah.
And then Queen of U. I went to some events, but I definitely wish I, like, pushed myself more to do stuff. But there was just so much going on that I was like, at this point, I just want to be done. Like, I want to get out of here. But then I, sell myself short because now I got to work just a little harder coming out of college because I didn't set myself up for coming out of school. But I'm so grateful for, like, the people that I have, obviously. I'm grateful for the people that I have, like, in my corner and my family that, gave me the chance to meet people like Mandy, Gabe, like, things of that, Templeton, and meet all these people and really, like, find something that I really like to do, and kind of me thinking I would never do entertainment. And coming to New York, I was like, oh, like, entertainment's not bad, and started to like it and want to do more with it. I always thought about sports, but I just never knew how I would get in. And the fact that my boss, Julia, gave me the opportunity to, put my foot in the door. And sometimes that's all you need is somebody to just give you the chance to, like, do it. And that's one thing I'm so grateful for, is for her to give me that opportunity. Like, that's one story I'm telling my kids all the time, is, like, just hitting her up on LinkedIn and pitching myself to her. And she was like, okay, do the application. And I spoke to her on the phone. And 2 weeks later, I got an email, and I was literally bawling my eyes out. And I was like, and ever since I was like, yo, you got to keep going. Like, there's no turning back, babes. None. So I'm very grateful for, like, the people I have, like, around me.
In your circle?
No, seriously, because I feel like because y'all are motivated, I'm motivated, Like, it's definitely helpful. I'm not going to lie. Not gonna lie.
This girl. But to piggyback on what you said, I think having connections and networking is extremely important, because I wouldn't be at OTR without knowing people myself. So I think just installing and establishing positive relationships with people in any industry, that honestly doesn't matter what industry, just having positive relationships with people can really, like, put you up for success, honestly. Yeah. And I remember in high school, I went to high school fashion industry.
You went there?
Yes. Why you want to go there?
No way. Oh. Girl, I went to summer school there.
Girl, that big high school. I know that school was hot in the summer. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I had my business teacher. Her name was Miss Damien. Shout out to her. But she just always instilled in us that networking is key. Like, make sure you network. Make sure you present yourself to the best standards that you can. Like, honestly, Miss Damien was one of the best business teachers I ever had. And she was just a high school teacher, but she did her big one. Aww. And I feel like everybody that she probably taught, like, learned valuable lessons from her. I definitely did. Yeah.
She said, girl, I went to summer school.
No, that's crazy. Like, that was right by my school and stuff. So, like, yeah, that's crazy.
Look at that small world.
Small world.
That's insane. Okay, so now we are going to play a game.
Yay.
The game is called This or That, and we ask you questions based on, obviously, what you went to school for, and kind of like what you do now.
Okay, sure we go.
So, first question, this or that, writing or editing?
Ooh. Can I say writing?
Can I say writing?
I actually love to write.
Really?
Like, I actually do. I actually find writing, like, when you find something writing that you actually find entertaining, or is, like, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, but you just intrigued by it, like, you're interested in it, writing it is, like, flowing. Like, yeah, it just
okay,
goes.
I can see that. Interviews or research?
Interview. I'd rather talk.
Type shit. Radio or television?
Yeah, that's a good one. Honestly, I always seen myself, the younger me, saw myself being, like, on television, like a Wendy Williams or something.
Okay.
But I don't know. Probably television for sure.
Okay. Period.
Keep with the younger spirit.
keep the younger me alive.
Yeah, the younger dreams of myself.
Press release or blog post?
Press release, it has a format to it.
Yeah.
I feel like blog post is probably easier, less formatting.
Okay. Magazines or newspaper?
Magazine for sure.
Okay. And then freelancing or staff position?
Staff position.
Why?
I feel like, honestly, I could do a freelancing in a sense because I don't know. It's more like with a staff, I feel like I have more of a structure to myself, and I need a structure because I can like go wishy-washy ways unless I have a structure and someone to tell me like this is the path you have to go without me going in circles.
Okay.
Turns. I need guidance sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. This is interesting. AP style or Chicago?
AP.
Really?
Honestly, I don't like Chicago style like that.
Chicago style is
I
terrible.
don't like Chicago.
AP style is not the best either, but like
It's not
over
but
Chicago, absolutely. Cause that Chicago style,
bro. That was a good one though, actually. But yeah,
when
no
people,
Chicago.
when
AP.
my teacher be like Chicago, I'd be like, absolutely not. You gotta take me out the class. If I see remotely Chicago, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
Not at all. And the last one, let's see if I can find. Damn, that was a good one. I should have saved that one for last.
I'm crying.
I feel like I know this one. On camera or behind the scenes?
Oh, you know this one, girl. Come on. On camera.
Period.
Period.
And then I said last one, but no, I need one more because I knew that question.
There we go.
Oh, digital media or traditional media?
Traditional.
Really?
Yeah. Are you shocked?
I thought you would say digital.
Why?
I don't know because I feel like I could see you doing more of like that, the like digital not products, but like digital work than liking like that traditional. But to think about it, radio is literally the beginning of podcasting. So
yeah,
makes sense.
And I don't know. I've been low key thinking about being a news reporter.
Really? News channel 15. Channel 12. Here with
Today we
Shania.
have some sunny skies.
That's a good one.
I'm not gonna lie. If I saw you on TV, Shania, telling me that it is gonna be rain or shine, I think I would cry. I would call you. I would call you.
Yo.
Why is it raining? You said it was gonna be sunshine. What happened?
Girl, you messed up.
That would be that person. You'd be like, Maya, shut up. I'd be like, okay, bye. I would mess with you so much. Oh my gosh.
No, or she's
I'm
like
crying.
doing like crime. She'd be like, "Oop, he just."
I would bring the personality to TV. I promise.
Right.
No, seriously, I'm sorry, y'all. That would be so freaking funny. I would literally love it. I would watch the news just to see Shania, literally, and everybody else turn by. When she's off, she's like, all right, guys, I see you. All right. That's it. Literally. Oh,
As it should be. I'm glad I made y'all laugh. I feel like I did my big one.
Yo.
But I was being so serious. Y'all gonna see.
We're gonna use the clip and then we're just gonna pan to her being a news reporter.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay. What would
Make
be?
me laugh.
Oh, child. What would be 3 pieces of advice you would give to somebody that is looking to just kind of network, or just 3 pieces of advice?
3 pieces of advice. I would say 1. Don't disregard the people that you meet. Don't just think somebody is just like a regular person or they won't have no value to you.
Yeah.
Because you never know. 2, I would say trust yourself. Trust your confidence. Like, you have to have confidence because if you're going to network, at least come with something that makes you stand up. I mean, and 3rd one,
You see how the voice.
do I have to give a 3rd one?
No, if you don't have a 3rd one, you have to do a 3rd one.
Yeah, I don't have a 3rd one.
Okay.
Actually, let me think. Come on. A 3rd one for networking?
Well, for anything. So, like, even somebody that wants to do journalism or wants to go in radio or, like, wants to go to school. Somebody basically watching this and just need some
Guidance.
sprinkle.
I'm going to say what I said earlier. Don't take a degree for granted.
Mm-hmm.
For real. A degree can be very, very helpful in your life. And don't take college for granted. Take the opportunity that you have and just enjoy it. Involve yourself. Meet people in college because you never know who's in your class. Even if they're finance, they can help you along the way.
Yeah.
But whatever you have to do with your life. So, yeah.
Period.
College, guys.
Tuello.
Tuella.
Tuello.
Nah, I'm rooting for college. Ugh.
Darn her. I'm crying.
No.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Honestly, lovely. Amazing person. Top to bottom, in and out, like 10 out of 10. But yeah, thank you.
Oh, love you guys.
Stop. But thank you guys for tuning in to Dorm 101 podcast, the podcast that has everything and nothing to do about college. I am your girl, Maya Gittin.
And I'm your girl, Victoria.
And of course, we are here today with the lovely Shania, period. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we will see you guys in our next episode, video, audio, whichever works for you. Okay, bye.